What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Affan, and today we're going to watch some Better Call Saul. Season 2, we're in episode 6 called Bali. Hi? I'm not entirely sure how to say that word. But yeah, what language is that, I wonder? Is it Spanish? It can't be Spanish. Well, it can be. I was going to say it can't be Spanish because I know a little bit of Spanish. I was like, well, it can be because I know a little bit. A little bit is the key. Before I jump into this episode, though, I want to thank every single one of you for supporting me all this time. Special shout out to the patrons. Thank you so very much for all the support. Yes, I do have a Patreon link in description to my Patreon where I upload full-length reactions and get early access as well. Now then, a little bit about the last episode. Chuck's revelation about Jimmy stealing at a very young age from his own father was huge, which is why I don't want to take it, or I didn't take it too seriously, because there is, there's this whole push and pull thing going on between these two guys as well, Jimmy and Chuck, that is. So I don't know, if it was someone else saying that, I would be like, all right, cool. So that's what happened. But because it's Chuck, and you know, we know how it has been between Chuck and Jimmy, I'm not really believing it all that much. I feel like there is more to it. I feel like he presented that information in a way to frame Jimmy as someone who always does bad things, even if his intention's good. But it might not exactly be like that, if that makes any sense. Now, if it turns out that that is true and there's nothing more to it, then yeah, that changes my view on Chuck massive. It's huge. It'll change my view on Chuck quite a lot, because my whole defense for Jimmy is that people do change, and Jimmy up to a certain extent did change. And maybe it was the way he was brought up. Maybe parents were a certain way, or whoever they grew up with, because they don't really talk about their parents all that much. So maybe they grew up in like an orphanage or something. Maybe that's what it was. But for someone to have a father figure who is that as good as Chuck says they are, and for you to then still go ahead and steal, and not only steal, but keep stealing $14,000 for a kid to steal out of a store that isn't like huge, it's just a corner store, that means he did it over several months, perhaps even years, for it to go unnoticed. So that means there's a pattern there, which means he is a chimp with a machine gun. Just as I almost said chimp said, Chuck said. But yeah, for now, we'll just push it to the side and see what happens next. Because like I said, I'm not fully on board with what Chuck is saying. I don't fully trust Chuck. Not yet, at least. Then we had the whole thing with Kimmy, which was pretty interesting. Her working her ass off and not getting rewarded for it in the end by Howard. I thought it was one of those things where Howard was doing this. It wasn't Chuck holding Kim back. It was Howard. Howard put his name out there for Jimmy, got him the job. So, you know, it's kind of like he has an image to uphold, and he's punishing Kim for that. I still think it's a bit unfair. You know, you can make a case that Kim was the one who really pushed Howard to do this. So he's punishing Kim because she's the one who made him do it. Although it seemed like Howard was genuinely impressed with Jimmy, so maybe he wanted to do it as well. Maybe it's a bit of both, but without a question, it was definitely Kim. So there is some responsibility, I suppose, you bear when you go out of your way, really, to back someone, especially when that someone is like Jimmy. So yeah, she's in a tough spot, but I'm so happy that she was able to sort of dig her way out of that. I mean, she's still in the hole. You know, she's got the ladder up. She just can't yet climb the ladder out of the hole. But it would seem that Chuck is going to help. Maybe Howie will change his mind on this. The reason why I say that's huge is because I really did not, and I said this in the previous episode, I really did not want her to go to Jimmy because, you know, things often don't end up. Well, actually, one thing is corrected, but then another problem is created when you go to Jimmy. So, you know, that's why I was like, all right, if you can dig yourself out of this one, that'd be perfect without Jimmy's help. And she did. I think she did. I think Chuck's talk with Howie should help quite a bit. Anyways, so yeah, What's Mike gonna do with the offer from our guy, Hector? I forgot his name, Theo. Pretty interesting. How's Nacho gonna react to all of this? Half measures, man. I'm telling you, half measures. Come on, Mike, go. Anyways, yeah, let's jump into the episode without any further ado. Here we go. Oh, also, I just remembered. You know when he was talking to Rebecca in that dinner? He said there is a girl as well in the office at HHM. I wonder if that girl was Kim.
Resident of a Sandpiper Crossing facility or similar retirement community, you may be eligible to receive compensation. Residents of Sandpiper, for your free consultation, call Davis in Maine at 505-242-77.
That is such a shit ad, I swear. And you can tell the disappointment in Jimmy's eyes. Yeah, at so it was 108 before, it's 143 now. They're running the ad at let's say 20 a.m. Which elderly is up at 1 in the morning or night? I don't even know whether that's morning or night. Like, what kind of time is that? What are they trying to achieve with that? Hey, golazo! Hey, Jordan! Let's go. I know it's Kobe, by the way, when you shoot. I used to say Jordan because I'm an asshole. I actually used to say too much Kobe, not enough Jordan when someone would miss. I've never seen either of them play, so, you know. Hey! What was it saying? Cha-cha-co, ladies, or something? I don't know. Forgot. He's back to his old office. Wait. Oh. He couldn't sleep. The nice life is not for him, eh? Well, depends on your definition of nice. Look at that smile. That's what I'm saying. Alright. To him, this is the nice life, you know what I mean? Attorney at law. They cut right at the... Just gonna call him. Thinking about it. That hair. So good. Nazimova.
Someday you'll see my head sticking out from a low-flying cloud. Bali high will whisper.
Okay. It's a song?
Come to me, come to me. High, Bali high, Bali high. All right, here you go. That completes our week-long tour of South Pacific. You're welcome. Tomorrow we begin our exploration.
That's what she was waiting for. All right.
Bye. Call me. Oh, boundaries. Mrs. Nguyen. Boundaries.
Why are you here? You lose.
I should be so lucky.
You don't like your job? Boo-hoo, poor baby. You know some people work for a living. No one gives us free cars. So why are you here?
This ungrateful prick.
How about I fill up?
You can afford to buy your own.
Faster I get coffee, faster I'm out of here.
She loves that yellow color, eh?
Chocaco, ladies.
Chocaco, there we go. That's... Yeah. Oh, his car was yellow too, right? The older car. Yeah, I've got this. This ain't fitting in any car. It's like a whole gallon. Kimberly Wexlerly. she's back. Hey, let's go. How many times have you done this, Kimberly? You've got to start thinking. Maybe you're not being appreciated.
Kevin and Paige are here.
Absolutely.
This guy's a robot.
I don't know exactly what Chuck may have said to you, but just so you know, I did not ask him to step in on my behalf.
So now he's taking it that way. So first, like, you push me to get Jimmy a job. Now, oh my goodness, this guy's a robot. That was very well done by the actor, though. And now you're using Chuck, my partner, you know, to get back.
Great to see you.
Please have a seat.
Thank you.
Kevin, how's your grandson?
Out of control, just running circles around all of us.
Wait, what was that? Oh, come on. Gotta make that tire pop. The car moved away from the curb. Come on, fam. Continuity, people. Damn, it's quite a haircut. But yeah, Kim, she had a little moment of hesitation there. Little switch. I guess that's her way of switching on and off, just like Howard.
You know why I'm here? He needs an answer.
Yeah, I thought so.
Respectfully, I'm gonna have to say no.
You sure about that?
I am.
Camera zooming in. Be careful. Have they put something in here? Why am I so afraid? I mean, it's not like Mike to take things lightly. You didn't check any windows, any doors, anything? Welcome in. So simple.
The plaintiffs produce their medical records, or
Kind of like Mike.
HIPAA relief. If the named plaintiffs are suffering from dementia or other mental deficiencies,
saying they're incompetent?
I'm saying we have the right to any record that would speak to their competency as regards this.
Your Honor, it
class
seems like the
certification
defense
issue.
wants to have it both ways then. If our clients are suffering from dementia, then the residency contracts they signed with Sandpiper couldn't have been entered into knowingly.
No, that is not.
The
what we're-
defense wants to claim that their residents are competent enough to be held to their contracts, but too incompetent to sue. So which is it?
Many of the residents signed their contracts years ago, and at the time, they were perfectly competent. But that can change, especially when we're talking about elderly individuals.
Granting this invasion of privacy allows our clients to be doubly victimized. I ask that you deny the defense's motion, Your Honor.
I'm leaning toward granting the motion, but would like to review the pleadings and briefs again. I'll have my decision for you shortly. Adjourned.
Just quite aggressive.
I'm gonna meet you back at the office. I just wanted to say good work in there.
Thanks, but I'm pretty sure I lost.
Your boss didn't bother showing up, but you went down swinging, and I admire that.
Yeah, I do too. That was actually pretty good. I have a boyfriend.
All right, then, I'll be the sole degenerate who's drinking in the middle of a workday. That, too, is vintage. Oh, you've been with HHM, what, 10 years?
Yeah, last August.
And you started in the mailroom?
I did. I was 6 years there. How did you know that?
Oh, I asked around. It's a small town. So, sounds like you certainly paid your dues.
I was very fortunate. HHM put me through law school while I worked.
That's great that they foster talent like that. I have to say, watching you in court today, it sure did bring back some old memories.
Yeah, all right. They're trying to get her away from HHM.
I was a year at a law school at this firm in Boston, and I was finally put on my first big case. This huge employment discrimination suit. That thing kept us in billings for a decade.
See, this is what I was talking about Chuck as well. The way they present stuff, these lawyers.
The hearing's getting closer and closer, and I even get this new suit that I can't afford. I split it over 3 credit cards.
Wait, you can do that?
There's 4 of them. One senior partner.
I just got an idea.
These guys have been litigating longer than I've been alive.
Splitting bill on 3. Well, actually, you can.
My boss coming.
Wait, you can. Wow, I'm an idiot.
And then suddenly they're calling us to order, and I realize that no one from my firm is coming. It's just me. This is the moment. And I get up there and I argue like my life depended on it. I'm just a BB gun to these 4 howitzers. And I lose, of course. But later it hit me that my boss never intended to show.
Mm-hmm. See what I told you about the way you present stuff? It's about Howard.
But, you know, it never really sat well with me. My boss had a tea time that he didn't want to miss. I wasn't there long.
He does have a point, though.
Could I ask why we are here?
You really have to ask?
I on you for a while.
Well, look at her. We've all had our eyes. Yeah, no, don't tell anyone.
If on the off chance that you're pondering a change, Schweikert and Coakley would be more than happy to put your talents.
There it is.
Of course, we'd have to have a more formal meeting, work out specifics, but we think you would be a great fit.
I think so, too.
Well, I'm flattered.
No, not flattered enough. I can still see if you could. Who said that? Oh.
And just think what you can do with our resources.
I owe a lot to HHM.
The tuition debt, we could take care of that.
That's very generous.
Mm-hmm. You deserve it, the youth. She's so hardworking. I think this could be good. This will mean whatever Jimmy does won't, like, reflect back on her either, do you know what I mean? She'll be out of the whole Howard and Chuck realm. Well, not really. Whoa, she would be fighting against the company. That's... Isn't that conflict of interest? Would she be allowed to work on that case then? I'm not sure. I'm sure one of you lovely peoples will let me know. Now he's checking. Okay. Oh my God, that's his reflection. I'm like, someone's in the window. They're in there.
Works. Just place the vegetable on the board, give it a tap, and you've got finely shredded.
Got him. 2 of them.
And chop celery.
Check. There might be another one.
What's the message?
Take the 5,000.
It took 2 guys to tell me that.
We were just supposed to scare you, that's all.
You try harder next time. Get out.
Great movie. Get out.
Get out.
I agree, Mike. Get out. Indeed. Yeah. That's what I was saying. Half measures, Mikey. Why is his hand shaking? Because he wants to greet us, huh?
It's 1:15. I was just about to grab some lunch.
Yeah, he needs them done by 2:30 so he can draft a letter. I brought these. Figured I could petty cash a lunch order for you. I got accounting to approve that new fancy salad place.
Wait, someone saw the meeting? They're now like... That's Kaylee? Yep.
Kaylee, come on, not too.
That's like the pizza on me sort of thing. You'll work really hard, so here's a pizza. Pizza's good, though.
You want?
I guess.
You guess? You guess? Well, you want to come out of there?
No.
You want me to come in there and get you? I can't have you in a pool that's only okay.
It's good. I'm sure.
Someone watch it. Oh. I'm so mad I forgot the word for them in Spanish.
Kaylee, honey, it's time to come out now.
Just a few more minutes.
No, you do.
Cousins.
To a prune.
Ah, I can't remember the word. You're gonna have to take that cash, brother. Schweikert and Coakley. You gonna go for it?
The gentleman would like me to let you know that your next drink is on him. Just let me know when you're ready.
Oh. That gentleman who just was with another. Okay. Okay. That was very well done. But it's not, are they trying to draw a parallel here between Kim and this man?
Wasn't sure that was gonna work.
Don't tell me that's the first time you've done that. So what kind of return on investment are you getting on these drinks?
Not as pretty as you. I'm Dale, by the way.
Giselle.
Giselle. All right. I thought maybe she's trying to scam. She really liked that. Got to keep that in mind. Hey, it's the babysitter.
1st, 1999. And do we have the corresponding deposition for Mrs. Hildreth?
Yes. Have you ever heard the expression, a watched pot never boils?
Here it is.
Thank you. See?
It's Kim.
My grandma, she's old. Be right back. Kim?
How fast can you get downtown?
Hey, let's go.
Why?
I'm at the bar at Fork, and I've got a live one on the hook.
I'm on my way.
Oh, Victor, there you are.
Victor.
No problem. I made a new friend, Dale. My brother, Victor.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, nice. Very well, like very.
Beyond our wildest, yeah.
Woo!
How many of these has she had?
I'm just getting started, baby. Remember these faces, Dale. They are going to be on the cover of Fortune magazine, January issue. No, Dale's a good guy. He's not going to do anything.
Boring the man.
Oh, no, not really.
Thank you. All right, I am off to the little girl's room. Only nice.
Little girl's room? Hey, come on now.
Exactly did she tell you?
Oh, nothing much. Just something about .com, some way for people to hook up with each other using the internet.
Oh, look, I'm sure you're a nice guy, but she's talking out of school.
Oh.
We're full up on this thing.
Okay.
We sign one more investor, anyone else on. No offense.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah. Sit.
Did you bring that quarter? Oh, Marco. It's Nacho? Kickboxing. Hey, the shoes.
Tomorrow, you go to the district attorney and you explain to him that my nephew's gun was yours. The DA will ask you why you didn't say anything before. You tell him you forgot, you were rattled, make up anything you want, I don't give a shit.
Let's discuss my payment.
That time is past, no 5,000 for you.
The price is 50.
How about your payment is you get to leave?
Not enough.
I say the word, my nephews go to a certain motel, pay a visit to your daughter-in-law and your little granddaughter. What do you think happens then?
I get my money. Or neither of us walk out of here.
One mic.
You willing to die for this?
Are you?
Maybe I need the 50,000 more than you do.
Basically, are you?
Se los dije. Tiene unos huevotes. How you manage to live so long with a mouth like that?
Well...
50,000. And the gun is yours.
What about Nacho, though? His problem's not... You know what I mean? He's still got his problem, that means.
He sent you?
I volunteered. Only that thing we did. He finds out we're both dead. You get that, right?
What thing we did? 25,000.
What for?
We made a deal. I didn't hold up my end. Your problem is coming back sooner than we expected.
That's what I was talking about. Ice Station Super Associates. 10,000.
This morning. Maybe a smidge, possibly.
I am. I'm totally happy. Why wouldn't I be?
Really? From where?
Schweikart and Coakley.
Seriously?
Rich Schweikart said that they would even pay off my law school loans.
Please let me be there when you tell Howard. So why the sad puppy eyes?
Kansas City, wow. I'm watching The Last of Us.
You knew what you wanted, but I got in the way. You took the Davis and Maine job because of me.
I took that job because it was the right decision. A steady paycheck, done. A place to live that's more than 5 square feet, boom. A car that's all one color. Good. I got what I wanted. And you with the Schweikart thing, you could have everything you have.
Some people pay quite a lot of money, you know, to have their car be different color.
Yeah. What's not to love?
Yeah. Doesn't fit. Break it, go on. Whoa. Is he actually... It fits. Oh, well, it's all right. Damages are part of life, right? I hope. That's the end. All right, cool. Pretty decent episode. A lot went down in that one. So we had the whole Mike situation. We had the whole Kim situation. Kim and Jimmy are backy. And she has an offer from another company now as well. A pretty good offer from a pretty decent firm. One that is offering the partnership route as well. That seems to be sort of dead, as she said in her own words, with HHM. People seem to be making things a bit personal here at this firm. So, yeah. Fresh new start and a good company could be really good. Why is she not doing that? Though, see, for a moment there, I thought, you know, when that guy, kissed that woman goodbye, I thought that woman was like his wife or girlfriend or something. And then he came over to her, and that made her realize, like, I'm kind of like him. I'm kind of cheating on my firm. But no, that's not what that was about. That was a whole different thing that was going on. And also, that woman doesn't have to be anything to that man. They could have met the same exact way that Kim and him met, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm not entirely sure why she's so hesitant with this job. She's clearly been mistreated even before this by Howard, you know, and it doesn't make any sense to me when you have someone like Kim who is smart, obviously someone who really works hard as well, who saw her saying so late that Chuck thought she came in early. No, she hadn't left yet. You know what I mean? So it's not like she's not hardworking or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? It's not that. It's not that she's not competent. She's very competent. Still, she's not getting the respect. And I think that matters quite a bit. So I'm not entirely sure why she's so hesitant there. I suppose we'll learn more in the next or whichever episode. I like how she this time started the scam as well. I talked about this before as well. She felt alive. She felt happy. She felt like, she really wanted to do the scamming when she was with Jimmy. She spoke about it right in that pool when they're there scamming that dude, the accountant dude, right? Stockbroker dude. And now here she started this, and now she's hesitant about taking up this job in a very similar fashion to how Jimmy was. Jimmy, when he got the Davis and Main job offer, he didn't want to take it either. He actually rejected it the first time, right? So what exactly is happening here, basically? I'm kind of thinking, like, is she thinking about just quitting this altogether and starting just scamming with Jimmy? Is, you know what I mean? Because she likes it too much. She enjoys it. It's like I said earlier, it having a nice place depends on your definition of nice. Same thing then applies to having a nice job, nice anything, right? Nice. What? Who said? Anyways, do you know what I mean? So it depends. It's subjective. It can be, well, there's a certain standard, I guess, that you could look at, but mostly it is subjective. And so maybe she's just not happy with this. Maybe she just doesn't want this. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, which won't be the first time. So yeah, we didn't get to see Chuck, but we got to see something from Chuck, which was that he definitely did talk to Howie. Our boy Howie have let her back into her office, which is great. Like I said already, Jimmy and Kimmy are together and scamming away as ever. So the only thing left to talk about is Michael. Michael is in a very tough position, was in a very tough position, still is, I suppose. Once you get, we've seen Breaking Bad. So once you start meddling with these people in these sort of situations, I suppose you're never really out, are you? How did you survive this long with him out like that? Well, it's our boy Michael. He survives and endures. His offer of $50K was pretty solid. Very confident in being able to pull that off. Not being bothered or fuzzed or anything, really, not flinching even for a second when those threats were being made. And but he did already show to them that he is capable, that he can wreck them if he wants, So I think that worked in his favor, took out two of their guys. Then they sent the cousins, which, we've seen the cousins, so we know that those who don't mess around. And I suppose they wouldn't send someone like the cousins if they weren't serious about it. Now, obviously, Mike does not know that, but the fact that they send, or doesn't know yet, but the fact that they send two other people after having defeated those two guys already means they're not going away. Regardless of how badass the cousins are, the message there is, you take the offer or we keep coming after you. So much so that we even might come after your granddaughter, which is like that's way too far. Coming after the family, especially the little girl. Speaking of little girls, why was Kimmy looking for little girls' rooms? I know what she meant. But yeah, so that was quite interesting. And then he was like, all right, let's capitalize on the situation. He took the $50K, which is great. He played his hand really well. He's going to take the fall for Tuco. And on top of that, he gave $25K, half of 50 to Nacho, because he didn't get Nacho's job, the job that he paid him for, done, or at least the way he wanted to, the terms they had agreed on. And we have seen this before. Mike is a man of principle. He will do the right thing. Well, as right as the right thing gets, can be, well, relatively right. It's that's very much subjective as well. And then we finish it off on Jimmy breaking the cup holder thing, which doesn't fit the mug that Kimbo gave him. So Jimbo and Kimbo are now a thing again. And hey, well, we know that being near Jimmy, especially now that we know for sure that Kimmy really enjoys scamming people, it might not be the greatest of ideas. What'll happen? I have no idea. Do let me know your thoughts thus far into the show, though, and we will talk Like I mentioned previously, I'll be going away very soon. So if there is a break from videos in the middle, that's why I'm away on a vacation. And, but yeah, I'll be reading the comments and stuff while I'm away. And hopefully I can, this is my laptop, I'm getting it ready so I can take it with me. And hopefully I can make some videos while I'm away as well when I get some time, you know. But if I don't, then that's why, basically, because, you know, I'm away. That's why I don't have any videos. But I'll be back, hopefully, you know. And we'll have some more silly goose fun. There's an animal on my screen. I looked at that and I was like trying to figure out what that is. Is that a llama or something? Silly llama fun. How about that? But yeah. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, man. Just go ahead and hit it or press it. Either one will do, or tap it if you're on a phone. Turn on notification and check out my Patreon as well. I upload the videos earlier there as well, and I have full-length reactions there as well. Thank you so much, every single one of you, for supporting me all this time. And I will see you guys, hopefully, when I'm back from my vacation. Until then, have a nice